Gary C.Clement presents Social Media Has Power.
Hi, my name is Gary C.Clement, and welcome to Social Media Has Power. In this episode, we meet Mr. Steven Jackson, who has every intent to get married to his girlfriend, but she will not sign a prenuptial agreement. She said that she will do it, but she has yet to do it. This can be found at Relationships Matter Podcast on YouTube.com.
My wedding was getting ready to start, and I had been telling her 2 months before we was going to Texas, look, I'm telling you now, you need to sign this prenup, because I'm telling you, don't try me when I get there. You're not gonna dictate how I take care of my mom and my sister and all that. I know what you up to, and by the fact that we going through this, it's showing me a different side of you, because we never had these type of conversations.
Yeah.
So
what was the argument? I just want to know.
It really wasn't no argument. She kept saying she was gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign it, but kept getting the attitude every time I brought it to her. I'm telling her, I'm like, look, I'm gonna embarrass you in front of all these people. Don't do it. It's something up, you know what I'm saying? So I called it off. You know, I ended up wasting like close to $400,000 on the wedding. Just wasted, and we ended up just, partying, and our relationship never been the same since.
In this next episode, this is very interesting. This gentleman says that he had a lady in his life that he wanted to marry, but there was one stipulation. There was a prenuptial agreement that she needed to sign before they got married, and she had a lot of time to do so before the actual date of the wedding. Ron, what are your thoughts here?
When we talk about a prenuptial agreement, we're usually thinking about people who have large sums of money and want to protect their assets. The poor people usually don't even get into a conversation about prenuptial. I mean, there might be some cases for some reasons, but when you talk about that, it means that you're trying to make sure that your money is going to be safe in case of a divorce, or split, or separation, or whatever you want to call it. But the thing about marriage is people need to have counseling before they even go into a marriage. They need to find out what marriage is all about, and then they need to learn more about each other to find out what each person wants in life, and what their goals are, and try to get a understanding. But sometimes people rush to go into a marriage, and then once they get into it, they find out that this is not what they want. Now, he spoke to her beforehand, but he didn't want to have a collapse once the marriage was ongoing, and then something would happen, and then all of a sudden it was like she never heard what he had to say. But unfortunately, he lost a lot of money. He spent $400,000, which in a lot of cases would be a huge fortune for a lot of people. And so the marriage the relationship did not last. But it depends on what the relationship is built on. And so evidently that marriage was not built on the greatest of principles, or there was not a good understanding between the partners. And I think that's a very important issue for any couple, or especially anyone who's about to get married. I think they need to go to a thorough understanding and indoctrination on the whole setup of marriage.
Gary C.Clement presents Social Media Has Power. Is created, written, and produced by Gary C.Clement for G-Tube Network Media. The background music is provided by Mr. Charles Dixon, better known as The Liberal Soul. That's D-A, Liberal, L-I-B-E-R-A-L, Soul, S-O-U-L. You can find all his music and information at n1m.com, Apple Music, and wherever you buy music. All tape segments in this podcast are from social media websites such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and other social media websites, and given proper credit at the beginning of each episode. If you have ideas or wish to contact us, please email us at gccpresents@yahoo.com. So in everything you do, don't forget, social media has power. Copyright 2023.